What's my favorite cheat day meal?
Fried chicken. Chicken fried steak.
No.
And mashed potatoes.
No. Mexican food.
Black queens forever, snow bunnies never. I said black queens forever, snow bunnies never. I said black queens forever, snow bunnies never.
Please don't date outside the race anymore. You don't have good luck. Your ancestors don't want you dating outside your race. Halle Berry, are you listening to me, my beautiful African sister? You are now paying alimony to 2 Caucasian men. You are now paying alimony to 2 Caucasian men. Your most recent ex-husband, you have to pay him $8,000 a month in child support. A black woman is paying a white man $8,000 a month in child support. How can a black woman be responsible for paying a privileged white male in the United States $8,000 a month for child support, plus all school expenses, and her ex-husband gets 4% of all money she earns above $2 million a year. The ex-husband gets 4% of all of her earnings above $2 million a year. Halle Berry, who is your divorce attorney, if I can ask you? Does anybody know who Halle Berry's divorce attorney was? You got to pay all that child support, pay all the school expenses, and on top of that, he gets to pocket 4% of all of your hard-earned money above $2 million a year. You know what this sounds like? You know what this sounds like? This sounds like convict leasing on the chain gang during Reconstruction after slavery. That's what this sounds like. See, you black people keep on dating white. You keep on bunny hopping around. Y'all keep bunny hopping around. And these Caucasians are robbing us blind of all this money. Halle Berry, Tiger Woods, and the list goes on and on and on. These ex-NFL players are being raped financially by their SnowBunny ex-wives. These ex-NBA players are being raped by their SnowBunny ex-wives. They are literally robbing us financially because our self-esteem is so low as African people. Trae Young of the Atlanta Hawks and Joel Embiid of the Philadelphia 76ers. Trae Young of the Atlanta Hawks and Joel Embiid of the Philadelphia 76ers, they just recently jumped the broom. Trae Young and Joel Embiid recently jumped the broom. And both of them bunny hopped over the broom. Who in Cameroon told him? Which one of my Cameroonian Africans told Joel Embiid it was okay to bunny hop over the marriage broom? Who told Trae Young it was okay to bunny hop over the marriage broom? When Joel Embiid is 40 years old, who wants to bet that snow bunny will no longer be with him? When Joel Embiid is 40 years old, who wants to bet that snow bunny will no longer be with him? Who wants to bet? Because I don't understand how you black men and black women don't see the pattern. This is a money grab. Marriage to rich Negroes is a money grab, and y'all still don't see it. Marriage to rich Negroes is a money grab, and y'all still don't see it. I am a revolutionary educator. Revolution. Complete radical transformation from what is to what needs to be. But before there can be a revolution in circumstance, there must be a revolution in psychology. The African mindset has to transform. The African mindset has to transform, because if we don't change the way we think, there's no need for a revolution, because you will recreate the white man's world. Let me say it again. Who understood, overstood, and understood what I just said? Who understood, understood, and overstood what I just said? If we don't change the way we think, if we don't change the collective African mindset, there's no need for a revolution, because you will simply recreate the white man's world. If there is no collective transformation in African consciousness, there's no need for a revolution, because we will simply recreate the white man's world. See, some of you Negroes are of such low vibration. Some of you Negroes are of such low vibration, you think we're going to go to war so you can buy a bigger house. You think we're going to war so you can earn more money. You think we're going to war so you can drive a better car. You think we're going to war. You think there's going to be an African world revolution so you can buy more platinum, diamonds, and gold. You see? That's what a lot of you want a revolution for. You want to replace the white man as the imperialist of the planet. You want a revolution to replace the white man as the imperialist of the planet. And I'm here to tell you, the revolution is not so you can play musical chairs with your oppressor. Some of you want the same structure we got. Some of you want the same enslaved capitalist superstructure that runs the world. You just want to be in charge. See, you don't care about other Africans. You just want to be on the top. You don't care about improving life for African people. You just want to improve your life. You want greater access to materialism. That's not what the African world revolution is about. That's not what the African world revolution is not about switching the white man out of the king of capitalism throne and putting the black man into the king of capitalism throne. The African world revolution is about destroying the system of capitalism, destroying the system of elitism, destroying the system of the bourgeoisie. We are destroying and rebuilding the entire social, economic, and political system of the planet Earth. That's what the African world revolution is about. If you are a capitalist, you are part of the problem. If you are an elitist, you are part of the problem. If you are a black aristocracy member, you are a part of the problem. We don't need any more elitist Negroes or elitist Negro organization. tear this shit down brick by hypocritical brick. You cannot reform white supremacy. You got to destroy it. You cannot reform the miseducation system. You got to destroy it. You cannot reform the mass incarceration system. You got to destroy it. You can't reform the parasitic economic order. You got to destroy it. No, no, no. The biggest problem. Black people are addicted to materialism, and we are afraid of losing it. Black people are afraid of material loss. We are so backwards, so undeserving of our ancestors. We are afraid of losing these material trinkets that the white man allows us to buy with the money we earn from him. Look at how sick the system is. Look at how sick. You go to work and you bust your backside for 40, 60, 80 hours a week. You go to work and you bust your backside for 40, 60, 80 hours a week, and you take the money that you just slaved for. You take the greater portion of the money you just slaved for and you give it back to the same man who gave it to you to buy junk that is absolutely and totally irrelevant to the black community. Look at the gangster rappers. Look at the gangster rappers. They are the best example of this minstrel show we call Black America. Look at the gangster rappers. Look at these goofy ass gangster rappers. 20 cars, 200 pair of sneakers. That's it. 500, $1 million watch. Look at this. $1 million watch. Why does somebody need $1 million watch when you belong to a people that don't have no institutions? Why do you need $1 million watch when you have homeless black people? Why do you need $1 million watch when black people filling up the jails for crime because they can't eat? See? Freedom for black people is the ability to buy from white people the expensive junk that they make. Freedom for black people is the ability to buy from white people the expensive junk that they make.